Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about some sunscreens. So as you know, for your skincare to help with wrinkles and age spots especially, and aging of the skin, you should always wear daily sunscreen, and you also have to reapply it every like 4 hours throughout the day, especially if you're really under the sunlight, even if you're indoors, because windows do not protect you from the sun, and you can still get the damage from the sun even if you're indoors. So here are a few of the sunscreens that I'm currently using. I'm also going to be talking about some that I have used up already, some that I like, some that I don't like. Most of these here I kind of like, most of them. And we're going to start with a powder one because pre-COVID I was wearing, a little bit of makeup, and I didn't want to just put sunscreen over my face. So I got this one, which is the Color Science. It's the Color Science Sun Forgettable Brush On Sunscreen. And it's SPF 50 broad spectrum, water resistant for 60 minutes or 80 minutes. My eyes are so bad because I'm 50. Active ingredients: titanium dioxide, 22.5%, and zinc oxide. So it's physical. Net weight is 6 grams. So this is a powder, and it's actually tinted. It comes in shades. This one I believe is, I want to say medium. It's not the fairest. It's the second to the fairest color. Sorry, I don't have it. But anyhow, it's a powder. I did like this sunscreen because I could just apply it over my makeup. But it's kind of messy, and for me, it would just fall all over the place, as you can see right there. Every time I opened it, there would be like powder all over the place, and then this thing just kind of never really worked well, and I never took it back. But initially, at first, you could barely see if you had any of the sunscreen on. But I could tell that it was coming out, and then as the months went by, it just started giving me too much, and then eventually this thing broke, and as you can see, it's just a mess right now. So I barely use this one. I'm just trying to use it up since it was pretty pricey, so I'm trying to use it up. So what it's supposed to do is you're supposed to be able to get the powder out like this, put it on your face, and then this thing is supposed to go back inside so that you can close it up. But it doesn't quite work that well. And look at all the mess that it's made. So although I like the concept, don't like the delivery, and it was just like too messy for me. I have since found some other sunscreens that can go over makeup okay, since I don't wear that much anyways. So I just tend to put those on during the day. The other one that I still have some left because I only use this on my hands now. There was a YouTuber that just said this was their absolute holy grail sunscreen, Dr. Jart Every Sunday Mild Sun Protector. It's SPF 43. And this one I do not like at all. I'm sure it protects and it's fine, and that's why I use it on my hand, but the person that reviewed it said that it left no white cast at all. But for me, there is a definite white cast. It lasts for hours and hours, and so I never use this if I'm going out in public. I'm just using it if I'm not going anywhere where I have to talk or see anybody, and I basically use it on my hands. Now you can see on my hands, there is a white cast, and usually it rubs in and it goes away. This one takes forever. It has a little bit of a scent. It takes forever. And as you can see, my hands are darker than my face, but there is a white cast. And if you're putting it on in first and then you're putting makeup over it, it's fine. But if you're just using this like I do, as a sunscreen with no makeup over it, there's a white cast to it. So this was a no for me. I will never be purchasing this again. I'm just trying to use it up on my hands to get rid of it because it was about $30. So I did not like that one. This is a new one that I just got. It's a Korean one, Neogen, and this is SPF 50, Neogen Dermatology, and it's lightweight. It does, it's a good one. I can put this over my foundation and throughout the day, and it's good. It has a tiny bit of a fresh kind of citrusy scent. Yeah, kind of citrusy, but it goes in pretty good. It goes in easily and it disappears. The feeling of it, not too greasy. A little greasier than some, but it goes in and it doesn't ball up or anything. So I like this one. The other one that I really liked, I actually got this at Costco. It was a 2-pack and super cheap. It came out to be like, I want to say $16 each or something like that. It's Thank You Farmer Sun Project Water Sunscreen, SPF 50++. And this is also a Korean one. It's also a good one, but the only thing with this one, the reason why I don't think I'll buy it again is because it's very shiny. So after you put it on, it kind of makes your skin glow. So if you have really dry skin, then this would probably be good for you because it would moisturize and it would really give you that moisturization. Whereas if you had oily skin, I would not suggest this one at all. It would just make you super, super shiny. So with this one, I found that I actually had to buy powder, or I would use this one over it to like kind of take out the sheen of it. You could kind of still tell how shiny it is right there. But it goes on smooth, it doesn't ball up. I really liked this one. The smell is really nice. Just a fresh kind of sea scent. It smells so good, but a little bit shiny on the shinier side. It has a really sheen to it. And then this is another product I just started using. It's again Thank You Farmer, and it's the Sun Project Light Sun Essence, and this is also SPF 50. So this version is Sun Project Light Essence. I like the size of this. It is a 40 ml tube, but I actually just keep this in my little purse or my like fanny pack so that I can have it with me all the time. It's lightweight, small, compact. Same kind of thing. It comes out. It goes on. I put this on throughout the day, so over my foundation and makeup if I have any. And it goes on really nice and smooth, doesn't ball up. Also has a very light scent and not as shiny, definitely not as shiny as that one. So I really like this one as well. So now some of the other ones that I've used that are recommended by dermatologists. These are made in America, USA. The Elta MD is a very popular brand. A lot of dermatologists, most dermatologists will recommend Elta MD for sunscreen. And this has zinc oxide, niacinamide. It protects against UVA, UVB. And this one is a facial sunscreen. So Elta MD, this one is the UV Clear Broad Spectrum SPF 46. So this one just is a clear, not a clear, but a white sunscreen. And this one is okay, I think. It just goes on clear. It blends in. You can see the white cast at first, but once you put it in and blend it, it goes away. It is a little on the greasier side, but it goes in nicely and just sets well. I would buy this one again. I've been using this one between this one and the one that's tinted. So my daily routine kind of now in the morning is putting on the tinted one, and then if I'm home throughout the day, I'll use this one to every 4 hours. But if I'm at work, I have this one in my fanny pack, and I have this one now in my lunch box because at lunchtime, that's when I reapply. So these are the ones I'm using now, but these are the ones I use when I'm not at work, and this is what I use daily. This one is the UV Clear, but it's tinted, SPF 46. I don't know if I got a bad one. It expires 2024, so it really shouldn't be old, but they say sometimes that sunscreens will ball up, you know, like after you put it on over your other skin care products, it'll ball up, and this does that. So I will put it on, and then I'll have these little tiny balls form. You know, it looks like your skin is peeling, but it's product. And I can't say it's the layering of my products or whatnot, because it's happened with other sunscreens like Obagi and a Korean one, another Korean one that I'll picture. It happened with that one, but I haven't changed my routine, so it must be just the sunscreen. Can't be the way I'm layering it. But here it does. It does go on fine. So there is something to say about like layering it, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. If I put it over all my products, this one is gonna ball up, so I don't trust it. I always have to check my face when I get to work because I'll tend to have these little balls that look like my face is peeling with sunscreen. But it kind of goes in. It's tinted, but it really doesn't give you that much of any coverage. So this one I would buy again, the clear non-tinted. The tinted one for now, right now, is just not working for me because it's balling up. But technically, I think they're saying that tinted is actually better for you to like, for the age, for like preventing wrinkles and stuff. This one was a sample that I got, Coats from Sephora, Flawless Complexion, SPF 50. It does have zinc oxide. It's a mineral sunscreen. This is for your face. I kept this one in this package because I really like this one. Zinc oxide 20%. It is a little bit on the thicker side, and the tint is, I feel like the tint stays a little bit. It's a little darker, or it does tint your face a little bit, unlike some of the other ones that say they're tinted, but it just kind of blends in and turns to nothing. So I'm sorry, I've kind of been used it up, but it is tinted, and it goes in nice and smooth. This one though does have a little bit of it's not very comfortable once you blend it in. It's a little on the thicker side, I would say. So you kind of feel that you have the sunscreen on. If you touch your face, you just feel it. But it's a nice one. It blends in nicely, and it doesn't have any shine or anything. So I really like this one. I would get this one again. Then some of my tinted moisturizers and my BB creams are right here. This Laura Mercier I've had forever. As you can see, it's pretty old. It's the Natural Color 2W3 Natural Color Tinted Moisturizer. I got this pre-COVID, so it's been a while, so I actually shouldn't be using it. It's probably too old, but it's a tinted moisturizer, broad spectrum, but this one unfortunately is only SPF 20. But I got it anyways because of the tinted aspects of it, but I won't be buying this one again either. It goes on well, it blends in, it doesn't shine. It's tinted, so there's just a hint of color when you put it on. And it does kind of stay that, just a touch of color. But it goes in nicely and blends, and it's not a little bit shiny, a little bit tacky, you know, when you put it on. So that one's a so-so, but because it's SPF 20, not going to buy that one again. My absolute favorites for the past probably 5, 6, 7, 8 years has been this one. I've tested so many foundations, and I settled on this BB cream from Dr. Jart. You can get it at Sephora, probably Amazon. Dr. Jart BB Beauty Balm, and it's a multi-action skincare. It's makeup or it has makeup, sunscreen, it is tinted. So it's not like a foundation where it's really thick and gonna give you full coverage. It's like really light coverage. I go between these two colors because of my skin tone. So I have one tube of medium deep and I have one tube of light medium. And so what I do is mix them. And this, if I'm going out, I wear this. So I'll do just a squirt of the light and a teeny tiny speck of the medium deep. And you can kind of tell the difference of color there. So the light, if I just use the light, it eventually will conform to the color of my skin, but still it will have a little bit of tint of too light color. So that's why I mix in the dark, and it blends well, and it just kind of blends more into my skin so that you can't really tell. It looks just like your skin, gives you a teeny bit of a glow, and it has SPF 40. One of them is SPF 40, the other one SPF 45. So the SPF 40 is the medium deep, SPF 45 is the light. That one I use every day. I have not found anything else that I really like. The only downside is that I have to purchase 2 colors, which I really don't like to do. So I decided to try this Misha one, which I'm liking, because I think I only need to buy this one color. So Misha is another Korean product, very well known, has been around for years and years. I started using them way back, like in college. And now for the simplicity of not using 2, when I finish these, I might just go to the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream, another BB Cream, SPF 42. This color is number 23. I'm usually in MAC. I was an NC 30. I haven't bought MAC foundation or powder in years, like probably over 10 years. So I don't know if the numbers have changed, but I was an NC 30. And in this one, I got the number 23. So this one is the number 23 Natural Beige. And I think after I finish with the Dr. Jart, I'm going to just start buying this one because you can tell the coloring is a little better. There's no white cast, and it blends in with my skin a little bit better. Initially when you do it, it's going to be a little bit of a white cast, but then as it settles, like you can't put this on right before you leave. You have to kind of let it settle and sit into your skin, and then it's going to just like blend into your skin and look just like part of your skin. So that's the Misha, and so I will be buying this one again and maybe stop getting the Dr. Jart just because I have to do the 2 colors. If I didn't have to do the 2 colors, then I would stick with the Dr. Jart. But this will be my next purchase moving forward, number 23. So sorry for that's a lengthy video, but those are just some of the sunscreens that I have been using. I have tried probably 15 other ones. There are some that I have, I'll be talking about as well, that I have photos of that I've already gotten rid of. So if you have any questions, please comment. If you have any sunscreens that you really like, let me know. And thank you for watching.